Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Storytime. Ralph is here, and we have a very special Storytime today, and it's in honor of Hanukkah, which started yesterday. So happy Hanukkah, everyone, and happy holidays. We're so excited at this time of year. There's so many different things going on, and oh my goodness, there's just so much to celebrate. Don't you think so, Ralph? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I think that's probably what our books are about this time, right? Oh yeah? What's the first one about?
It's about mice, actually.
Oh, about mice. Hanukkah mice?
How did you know?
I don't know. There's mice on the cover, though.
Oh, well, that makes sense then. Let's read it.
Well, we can't yet. We haven't sung our opening song.
Oh. Okay, let's sing.
Okay, so our opening song is The More We Get Together. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Yay! Awesome job, you guys. Well done singing. All right, now we can read our first book.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Moose, then you can come back here and sit with Archie. Yes. Look how cute they look.
Oh, that's adorable.
All right, and our first book today is The Hanukkah Mice by Stephen Kroll, illustrated by Michelle Shapiro. It was the first night of Hanukkah. The mouse family scampered out of their house hole and up the basement stairs. They watched Mr. Silman, one of the big people, lift the shamus candle, say the prayers, and light the first Hanukkah candle. Now it's time for Rachel to open her first Hanukkah gift, he said. Rachel couldn't wait. She unwrapped the big box in the middle of the living room. She gasped at what she saw, an exquisitely carved dollhouse with a porch and white trim that wrapped around the outside like the frosting on a wedding cake. Each window had a set of tiny lace curtains on it. It's beautiful, Rachel said. May I play with it now? Not until after dinner, said Mrs. Silman. Mindy Mouse tugged her little brother's tail. Mitchell, it's just the right size for us, she whispered. Yeah, you're right, says Mitchell. The Mouse family watched the Silmans eat their holiday supper. They watched Rachel play with the dollhouse after dessert. They scurried behind Mr. Silman as he carried the dollhouse to Rachel's room. They watched as Rachel finally fell asleep. Then Mindy poked Mitchell. Come on, let's explore. They're going to go exploring the dollhouse. Shh, said Mama. Hurry, said Papa. The mice skittered inside the dollhouse. This place would be really cool if it had some furniture, said Mitchell. Look at me, I can do somersaults, said Mindy. Wow, I don't like doing somersaults. Mindy, however, seems to love it. On the second night of Hanukkah, the Mouse family watched Mr. Silman light the second candle. Rachel opened another Hanukkah gift. It was a miniature wingback chair with a little matching stool. Just right for tiny feet, said Rachel. When the Mouse family visited the dollhouse later that night, the wing chair was sitting in the living room. Papa settled into it with a smile. On the third night, Rachel's gift was a little sofa. She laughed, just right for a tiny family. And sure enough, later that night, the Mouse family found it next to the wingback chair. Look at me, said Mindy, bouncing up and down on the cushions as Mitchell threw a pillow at her. Uh-oh, it looks like somebody found them. On the fourth night, Rachel got a set of little plates, just right for tiny latkes, she said. When the Mouse family saw the plates later, they had tiny latkes with applesauce on them. Yum, said Mitchell. I wonder where those latkes came from, Mama said. Oh, somebody left them some little gifts. On the fifth night, there was a bureau in the bedroom with some Hanukkah gelt. Wow. And on the sixth night, 2 beds appeared, each with a dreidel on the pillow. Hey, said Mindy, giving one a spin. Wow, said Mitchell, spinning the other. I wonder where all this came from, said Mama. I think I have an idea where it might have come from. We'll see. Then, on night number 7, Rachel's gift was a table and chairs. The Mouse family found them right in the middle of the dollhouse dining room. The table was covered with a special Hanukkah cloth. I wonder where that tablecloth came from, said Mama. Curious. On the last night of Hanukkah, Rachel's 8th gift was a new miniature menorah. Perfect, she said. When the menorah turned up on the dollhouse dining table, together with a festive holiday meal, the Mouse family gathered around. That's nice. Our very own menorah for our very own Hanukkah, said Papa, and so much wonderful food. He lit all 8 electric candles and said the prayers. Happy Hanukkah, said Mindy and Mitchell. Happy Hanukkah, said Papa. I wonder where all this came from, said Mama. I wonder if they'll figure it out. And from under the covers, Rachel smiled. And that is the end. That was a pretty good story, wasn't it, Mr. Moose? Yeah, it was really cool. I didn't know what some of those words meant, though. I know. It's a very interesting holiday. There's a lot to learn about it. Yeah, definitely. Like, what's a latke? Well, Mr. Moose, they're sort of like potato pancakes. Oh. I love potato pancakes. I know, they're really tasty. Yeah. What do you think of latke as a name? Huh. That's interesting. I never thought of it like that. I know. Well, I think our next book has someone named Latke. Oh. Let's read it. Okay. All right.
Here, Ralph, you can go back and sit with Archie again back here. All right, there we go.
And our second book today is called Latke, the Lucky Dog. And this is by Ellen Fischer, illustrated by Tiffany Beek. I am one lucky dog. Imagine a mutt like me, picked as a Hanukkah present. Aww. It happened one day in December when a family walked into the shelter. A mom, a dad, and 2 kids, Zoe and Zach. Zach said, "I want a big dog." Uh-oh, I thought. I'm not big. And Zoe said, "I want a little dog that'll fit in my doll stroller." I tried to curl up as small as possible, but I'm not little. Then Mom said, "Let's compromise and look for a medium-sized dog." Yep, that's me. I danced around and wagged my tail. Finally, they noticed me. Dad said, "Look at this one. He's playful, medium-sized, and golden brown like a fried latke." He's a cute doggy. And that's how it happened. They took me home on the first night of Hanukkah and named me Latke. I am one lucky dog. As we came into the kitchen, something smelled delicious. I wonder what it could be. This is my home, I thought. So I hopped up on the chair and helped myself. But Zoe said, "Latke ate all the sufganiyot." Then Zach patted me on the head and said, "Poor hungry Latke. They didn't feed you enough at the shelter, did they?" Thanks, Zach. I am one lucky dog. On the second night of Hanukkah, boxes wrapped in paper and bows were on the floor. I'm the new guy, so they must be for me, I figured. I tore them open, but there was nothing for a dog. "Look what Latke did," said Zach. "He tore our presents." Time for me to hide behind a chair. But Zoe picked me up and said, "You were just trying to help, weren't you, cutie pie? We'll wrap them back up and pretend nothing happened." Thanks, Zoe. I am one lucky dog. Yeah. On the third night, I smelled something frying. "Now, don't touch these," Mom said, shaking her finger at me. "Latkes!" shouted Zoe. "Dinner for me?" So I ate them all. "Bad dog," said Mom. "You heard your name, didn't you, boy?" said Zach. "We can still have Hanukkah without latkes." Whew, I am one lucky dog. Sweet baby. On the fourth night, I tried to spin Zoe's dreidel, but it got chewed up. Zoe said, "Oh no, Latke, that was my favorite one." Uh-oh, this time she didn't call me cutie pie. Zoe, Zach, and I played chase on the fifth night. Oops, we knocked over the bowl of applesauce. Time to hide behind the chair again. On the sixth night, I saw something shiny on the floor next to the dreidels. I'm not chewing those dreidels again, I thought, but I'd take a few sniffs and licks to investigate. Zoe ran to Dad. "Latke slobbered all over the chocolate Hanukkah gelt."
Maybe we picked the wrong dog, said Dad. No, I'm the right dog. I love it here. I just need to learn the rules. Poor Latke. On the 7th night, I found colored sticks on the table. Chew toys, maybe? But they got stuck in my teeth. Yuck! Look, cried Zoe. Latke chewed all the candles. Now we can't light the menorah. This time, Hanukkah is really ruined. But Zach took the waxy mess out of my mouth. A little dog slobber didn't bother him. We can use the other menorah with the wicks and oil, just like the Maccabees did, he said. I think I get it now. I eat just what's in my dog dish. But I hope it's not too late. Oh no. On the last night of Hanukkah, I tried extra hard to be good. Before dinner, my family gave me a present. Here, Latke, you cutie pie, this is for you. Open it, said Zoe. Rip off the paper, said Zach. No way. I just sat there like the perfect pet. I don't want to go back to the shelter. Finally, they opened it for me. He's being a good boy. It's a chew toy for our own Latke. You can chew this all you want, said Zoe. For me? My very own chew toy? What a great family I have. I am one lucky dog. Yay. And that is the end. Yay. Oh, that was fun. Oh my. That was really fun, wasn't it? Yeah. What was your favorite part?
Well, I really liked that Latke had to kind of figure out how to live in their house because it took me a long time to figure out how to be inside somewhere.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because I'm a moose. Silly.
Oh, because you're a moose. I see.
Yeah, I'm not usually inside.
I guess you're right. You do have me there. You know who else is not usually inside?
Who?
Bears.
Bears? Oh my gosh. Where?
I said they're not inside.
Oh, okay. Whew, scared me.
All right. Well, our next story is about a bear.
A Hanukkah bear?
You're right.
Oh, let's read it.
Okay, all right. So, you can come back here again with Archie. But before we read our third book, we do have a fun little song for everyone. I don't know if everybody will know this song, but it's called Dreidel. Yes, it's a lot of fun, and it goes something like this. Dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I will play. Yay! We'll sing it one more time, and why doesn't everybody sing along with me? Yay! Dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I will play. Good job. Good job, everybody. All right. So this book is called Hanukkah Bear by Eric Kimmel, illustrated by Mike Wanuka. All right. Let's see what this is about. Old Bear awoke from his winter sleep. He poked his nose outside his den. What was that? Something to eat. Old Bear's empty stomach rumbled. He shook himself all over, then lumbered out of his den to follow the delicious smell. Baba Braina took the last potato latke from the pan and put it in the oven with the others. Baba Braina was 97 years old and did not hear or see as well as she used to, but she still made the best potato latkes in the village. Every year at Hanukkah time, all her friends came to her house on the edge of the forest. How they loved those latkes. Baba Braina always made plenty. But tonight, she made twice as many as usual. Tonight was special. Tonight the rabbi was coming. Baba Braina hurried to get ready. Just then, she heard a thump on the door. She opened it. "Rabbi, you're here early. How nice to see you." "Grumph," growled Old Bear. "Happy Hanukkah to you too. Please come in." I think Baba Braina's going to have a little surprise on her hands. Old Bear walked into the house. "I'll take your coat, Rabbi." "My, how thick it is." Baba Braina tugged at Old Bear's fur. Old Bear roared. "Grrr!" "Oh, you want to keep your coat on? Well, that's all right. It is chilly in here." Old Bear's nose twitched. "Thank you, Rabbi. How kind of you to say that. The latkes will taste even better than they smell." Old Bear followed his nose to the oven. "Rabbi, I'm surprised at you. You know we don't eat until we light the menorah." "Grrr." "That's all right. I know you were teasing. I'll light the candles. Will you say the blessing?" "Rumph." All I know is I really want to meet this rabbi. Baba Braina struck a match and lit the Shemai's candle. Then she lit the one for the first night. Old Bear muttered and growled. Who has kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season? Oh, Rabbi, you say the blessing so beautifully. Baba Braina sat down at the table. Old Bear sat beside her. "Let's play dreidel. We'll use these nuts." Old Bear cracked one with his teeth. "Rabbi, you don't have any nuts for the game if you eat them." Growled Old Bear. "Don't worry, I have plenty of nuts if you need more." Baba Braina spun the dreidel. It stopped on the letter Kimmel. "I won!" Baba Braina swept the nuts into her apron. Old Bear roared. "Don't be angry, Rabbi. It's only a game." She tossed him a nut. Old Bear begged for more. "No, Rabbi, no more nuts. It's time for dinner." Baba Braina opened the oven door and took out a platter piled high with steaming potato latkes. Old Bear sniffed the latkes as she set them on the table. "Do you prefer sour cream or jam?" Baba Braina asked. I wonder what Bear will say. Old Bear growled. "Jam, I thought so." Baba Braina smeared 5 big latkes with jam and stacked them on Old Bear's plate. Old Bear gobbled them down. Baba Braina laughed. "You should use a fork. You have jam all over your beard." She wet a towel and wiped Old Bear's face. I must tell you, Rabbi, you eat like a bear. I'm hungry like a bear, so I eat like one. I can see that, Bubba Braina said. Old Bear ate and ate until the latkes were gone. He felt drowsy. His head flopped on Bubba Braina's lap. Rabbi, you're sleepy. Who wouldn't be sleepy after such a meal? All the latkes are gone. It's time to go home. Uh-oh. They look like they're becoming very good friends. But before you leave, I have a Hanukkah present for you. Bubba Braina took a red scarf from her knitting basket. She wrapped it around Old Bear's neck. I made it myself. Grrr! Old Bear licked Bubba Braina's face. Bubba Braina blushed. Oh, Rabbi, at my age? Old Bear shuffled to the door. Ruff, he growled as he walked out into the night. Good night to you too, Rabbi. Happy Hanukkah. What is going to happen next? He looks quite dapper in that scarf. Bubba Braina was washing dishes when she heard another knock. I wonder who that is. Shalom, Bubba Braina. All her friends stood at the door wishing her a happy Hanukkah. Shalom, everybody, Bubba Braina said. How nice to see you. I'm sorry I don't have any more latkes. The rabbi came by. He ate them all. Bubba Braina, don't you recognize me? It was the rabbi. The rabbi couldn't have eaten your latkes, everyone said. He's been with us in the synagogue. Bubba Braina rubbed her forehead. Something strange is happening. Rabbi, I think there's an imposter going around. He looks like you. He talks like you. He even has your beard. Oh my goodness gracious. What will they do? Just then, the children cried, Look at the floor. Bear tracks. A bear? And I thought it was the rabbi. Bubba Braina had to sit down. Soon she began to giggle. That was a very clever bear, or a very foolish Bubba Braina. Let the bear have a happy Hanukkah. I had a happy Hanukkah too. And so will you, dear friends. Bring some potatoes from the cellar, fetch my grater and bowl. Everyone has to help. You too, Rabbi. If we all work together, we'll soon have latkes for everyone. How fun. They're all going to cook together. Deep in the forest, Old Bear slumbered in his den. His stomach was full of potato latkes. The warm woolen scarf was wrapped snugly around his neck. Pleasant dreams, Old Bear, and happy Hanukkah. How nice. All right. And just if anybody wanted, there's also a latke recipe on the last page of the book, so you can check that out too. But that is the end. Yay! All right. Well, Ralph, what did you think about that one? Oh, that was so good. I can't believe she didn't recognize the bear. I know. I can't believe it either. She really didn't have very good vision. No, she didn't. Well, I think we have one book left. Oh, yeah. It's about a family who celebrates multiple holidays. Wow. So like Easter and Halloween? No, like Christmas and Hanukkah. Oh, I see. Oh, that sounds really interesting. Let's read it. Okay, let's take a look and see. You can sit back here again with Archie. And this book is called Daddy Christmas and Hanukkah Mama by Selina, Alko. I am a mix of two traditions, from Daddy Christmas and Hanukkah Mama. Our tree is crowned with one shiny star, and we light 8 candles for Hanukkah. I help Mama hang stockings by the fireplace. Daddy makes latkes to leave on our mantle with milk. Grandma's recipe is Santa's favorite treat. That's cool. We decorate our home for the holidays. Mama scatters golden gelt under the tree. Daddy hooks candy canes on the menorah branches. I paint powder blue angels and red-nosed reindeer. They fly around our living room like the king and queen. On ribbons, my decorations hang from the ceiling. Songs for both Hanukkah and Christmas in hand, we carol to the neighbors about Maccabees and the manger. Dreidel, 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 and Silent Night. Mixing music to bright smiles. I sing for both Daddy Christmas and Hanukkah Mama. In the kitchen, we prepare a festive meal, just in time for the last night of Hanukkah. Daddy stuffs the turkey with cranberry kugel dressing. Mama makes jelly donuts and fruitcake for dessert. I set the table for Savta, Saba, Granny, and aunts, uncles, and cousins. Daddy Christmas and Hanukkah Mama will sit on each end, with me in the middle. Oh. Very nice. Watching snowflakes fall, we wait for family to arrive. Everyone passes under the mistletoe, kissing me, Hanukkah Mama, and Daddy Christmas hello. Mountains of gifts are placed under the tree. For 8 nights of Hanukkah, plus Christmas Day, how lucky am I? Almost as lucky as Latke the lucky dog. When dinner's done, the family gathers in the living room. Uncle Zachary recalls the miracle of the oil. Aunt Faith tells about the animals in the manger, waiting for the baby to be born. Wide-eyed, we listen to these traditional tales, which link us together today. Christmas morning, I cannot wait to see what is underneath the tree. With mocha eggnog lattes, Hanukkah Mama and Daddy Christmas soon join me. Daddy plays mellow holiday jazz. Mama heats up leftover potato pancakes. We take turns giving each other a final gift. Looks like they're having a lot of fun. After New Year's Eve festivities, we take down the tree, unstring the lights, and pack up the menorah. I carefully place the ornaments and dreidels inside a box. Decorations go into storage for next year. Daddy Christmas sweeps up the pine needles, and Hanukkah Mama tosses wrapping paper into the recycling bin. I look forward to a new year of celebrating all the other holidays following Hanukkah and Christmas with Daddy, Mama, and me. Wow, that's a neat timeline. All the holidays. Very cool. And that is the end. Yay! All right. So what'd you think of that one, Ralph? That was awesome. I know, wasn't it?
It was so cool how they mixed everything together.
I know. I thought so too. It was really neat.
Yeah. Well, I think that's kind of what happens in the community too.
I think you're right, because we have a lot of different patrons at the library, and we have a lot of different people who come in and who want to get books out and celebrate their traditions, and it's always a lot of fun to learn about a new tradition. Yeah. Well, that was a lot of fun.
Oh, don't forget to tell them about tomorrow.
Oh, yes, tomorrow we actually have a continuation of our fun Hanukkah celebration. We're going to be making origami dreidels.
That's so cool.
I know, they're really, really fun to make and very, very easy. All you'll need are is some paper, some scissors, and a pencil or a Q-tip for the part you spin. So join us tomorrow, and
don't forget to sing.
Oh, I almost forgot to sing. Thank you for reminding me. All right, so our final song today is going to be The Itsy Bitsy Spider. Do you want to go sit with Archie and I'll do the hand motions?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you can go back here with Archie. There we go. And let's sing our final song together. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Yay! Great job, everybody. Thank you so much for being here again, and happy Hanukkah. Have a great day. Bye.
If you liked this video, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube.
And like and share on Facebook.
Help us share our stories with as many kids as we can.
Thanks, everybody.